G'day everybody and welcome to Dog Shadow Gaming. Today we're looking at the campaign for the Tyranids on Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. As always, we play everything that is Warhammer on this channel, whether it be 40k or fantasy. So stick in, sit down, grab some popcorn, get some snacks, whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back. Welcome to the Tyranid campaign, everybody. This is probably the campaign that I'm looking forward to the most. I can't wait to get in and have a go. I haven't touched it yet. Obviously, I've played Tyranids in a lot of the multiplayer if you've been watching my Twitch streams, or if you watch some of my YouTube clips. But I haven't played them all that much even in those. I've been sticking to the Dark Eldar so far. So I'm really eager to get into this campaign. It sounds like some really great mechanics. So let's have a quick read and we'll jump right in. Driven by hunger without end, the Tyranid hive fleets encroach the Imperium from beyond the galactic rim. They are now drawn to the embattled worlds of the Cadian Gate. Terra is the Tyranids' harbinger, and desolation their gift. They cannot be bargained or reasoned with. They can only be destroyed. They are the aliens of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. So let's go down and have a quick look at this. Planetary Assimilation. Upon defeating and capturing an enemy system, Tyranids reduce all living matter into a thick, nutrient-rich gruel called biomass. Transforming the planet into biomass usually takes multiple weeks and months before it can be fully consumed. After the biomass extraction, the planet is considered as devoured and will no longer provide biomass, forcing the Hive Fleet to expand through the stars. Cool. So these are some of the campaign mechanics. Vanguard forces. Tyranids can use resources to deploy forces on enemy systems. These forces will evolve over turns. Shadow of the Warp, Genestealer Cult, Genestealer Patriarch Call. Vanguard Fleet, Infested Space Hog. Sounds good. Here we go. Defensive structures. The Tyranid player may use the following structures to defend their controlled systems. Reclamation Pool, Spore Mines Cloud, Gestation Nest, Hatch World. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Love it. Okay, we'll set it to medium. What I'll do is I always run through these twice, and when I run through twice, I'll go on the hardest level. So on medium, we get threat level of each, on easy, you've got threat level of each faction in every sector, +1. Enemy fleet points modifier, -20. Allows faster repair, yes. Micro and lance enemy damage, -10. Ship, so okay, so it's easier. Then on medium, threat level of faction is just 0. Fleet points modifier is 0. Fast repair, no. So basically just sets everything back to straight. And then if you go on this one, you're getting a heap of negative penalties by +20% for them, +20% for them. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll just sit on as the game was intended to be played as a standard. Make sure you got your popcorn, guys. We're about to hit one of those classic Battlefleet Gothic Armada clips. I watched the clip. I haven't jumped into the game yet. So enjoy. This is a pretty good one. Ready? Let's do it.
The Tyranids, the great devourer. In all the stars, there has never been a Xenos race more inimical to the survival of mankind. Indeed, they are the bane of all other life. Their origins are but poorly understood, the stuff of rumor and supposition and nightmare. The adepts of Mars believe that a single unknowable consciousness guides the Hive Fleets about their voracious purpose. This consciousness knows only unquenchable hunger. Hive ships serve as synapse nodes, spreading the influence of the Tyranid hive mind across the stars. Such is the hive mind's suffocating will that the warp is distorted for light years around. Confusion and terror spread before the Hive Fleets advance, as dreams darken and madness spreads. As the High Fleets advance, the suffocating embrace quenches the Emperor's light and drowns doomed worlds in psychic shadow. But the greatest threat comes from within. Foul creatures known as gene stealers infiltrate unvigilant worlds. A patriarch arises from the population's subverted flesh and projects a psychic beacon to draw the High Fleet ever closer. As the gene stealer cult grows in power, they emerge from the shadows of their benighted world. Civil war rages, shaking the planet asunder. Then the skies darken with spores and the High Fleet's voracious tendrils. The cultists exult at the fulfillment of prophecy and their ascension into the light. Their delusions die with them. There are many High Fleets, each but a facet of the immeasurable Tyranid threat. Leviathan is the greatest, and has wrought ruin on a scale never before witnessed. Though the great rift arising from Cadia's ruin has severed many of Leviathan's tendrils, many more remain. Even now, one is surging towards the Eye of Terror.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Gotta like that. I love those cinematic clips. They're so good. Really, really good. Fantastic. So straight into the campaign. Let's get in there. Let's have some fun. Now, I've not played it.
Identified signals approaching, Admiral.
My thanks, Admiral Spire, for bringing more souls to feed the Grandfather's cauldron.
I need no support to crush the likes of you. Magos, identify those ships.
No! Those aren't Imperial!
All hands, stand to battle stations. This isn't over.
Okay. Tyranid deployment shroud hull. All Tyranid ships start stealth at the beginning of the battle. Destroy Spire's flagship and the Righteous Protector. Cool, alright. Do that. Oh, hello. All Tyranid ships have the adaptation attribute, which allows them to move freely in asteroid fields, plasma storms, and solar
confirms Tyranid vessels. Vanguard configuration.
Tyranids. Emperor's bones. As if we didn't have enough trouble.
Reading more vessels inbound, Admiral.
Naturally. Likely there's an entire High Fleet close by. All vessels engage, but keep your distance, or you'll be torn apart.
All escort Tyranid ships have the spore explosion, which allows them to explode at any time, creating a spawn mine field. Let's do that, shall we? Let's see if we can't get our tracking sensors up a little bit. Oh, bummer. close on them. We got some more in here, yep. Oh, we missed him.
Our hull is heavily damaged, reading cataclysmic structural failings in all forward sections.
Fight on! We cannot let them triumph.
With respect, sir, they've already won. No sense piling death on top of disaster.
You are correct, Commodore, damn your eyes. Abandoned ship. May the Emperor prove merciful. This is Admiral Spire, to all Imperial vessels. The righteous protector is lost. We have encountered a Tyranid hive fleet. Impossible as it seems, our situation has grown worse. I declare a Category Abraxas Maxima alert. All able vessels to regroup at Bellis Corona. The Imperium will prevail.
Not if we have anything to say about it, it won't. So that was pretty good. Our initial things.
Admiral Spire, certain rumors have reached my ears. Have you a report for me?
Only that these rumors are likely true. There are Tyranids at Laurentix. The righteous protector is gone. And I fear this is but the start.
I see.
I have the matter in hand. As soon as I can requisition an operational ship, I'll see the swarms destroyed.
Be not so easily distracted from your goal. A ship you shall have, but the chaos threat at Cadia remains your focus. Am I understood?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, our forward explorers have located a Tyranid bio-vessel.
Not very impressive. There is no shortage of such at present.
Confirmed. However, this organism is unlike any other so far encountered. If dissected, the results will prove valuable.
And the disruption to the hive fleet. Very well. Order your excursion. I shall see that it is reinforced.
Acknowledged.
The Devourer awakes. With the help of the Inquisition, Magos Numerian has located and sent fleets to kill and dissect the Ancient One, the mothership entity relaying the hive mind's orders to all Tyranid vessels in the Aegis Ocularis. Should it be destroyed, the Tyranids would return to an unorganized, feral, and vulnerable state. They will prevent this at any cost. Objective: complete the special operation in the Menshiro Trench system of the Bellis Corona sector. Okay, cool. What have we got here? Planetary Assimilation. Once captured, the system is slowly devoured. It takes 3 turns to devour a system. Once devoured, the Tyranids gain biomass, which can be used to build the ships. We read that before. Planetary Assimilation 2 of 3. Tyranids can build organic structures in the systems via the system view. You can delay attacks targeting your system with spore mine clouds. Build biovessels with gestation nests. Collect a small amount of biomass every turn with reclamation pools, or regain your fleets with hatch worlds. Okay. Planetary Assimilation 3 of 3. You can choose one of the organic structures per system, but you can change it at any time. Do not hesitate to mouse over the structures to learn more about them. Alrighty, let's have a bit of a look. Let's have a look at this map. Okay, so we've got this one. Looks like Chaos are down here. We've got Space Marines up here. More Chaos up here. Alrighty. Let's have a look at our fleets. Whoa, look at that. Really, really good. Okay, so the X-Liveth Hive Tire. Okay, so what has it got? It's got bioplasma batteries and it's got some torpedoes. Tyranid propulsion. The ship gets rush and burn retros maneuver skills. The ship is reorientated up to 180 degrees with a rotation speed multiplied by 20. Then the speed of the ship is increased by 2,000 for 2 seconds. Brutal strike. The ship has a 10% chance to deal additional troop damage, which amounts depends on its tonnage. All right, so there you go. Deadly troop efficiency. So basically, you've got extremely good troops for boarding. Boarding expertise. No lightning strike. Spores. The ship is defense turrets every... Yeah, okay, cool. Synaptic link. As long as an ally ship with synaptic control is in the battlefield, the ship's morale value can't drop below 100. So you really want to keep your flagship alive. Regeneration, light critical effects inflicted to the ship are cancelled after 20 seconds. Very nice. Instinctive, the ship suffers a basic 75% bravery penalty. Standard weapons of the ship always target the closest enemy. Okay. Immune to asteroid fields, plasma storms, and spore mines. Very nice. The ship is stealth at the start of the battle. Okay, cool. So that just gives you, we've got a spore field and we've got an eco probe on that one. Let's go. Okay, these guys are heavy pro-acid artillery. Okay. Look at them. They look really cool, don't they? Ugh. Very alienish. Okay, so that's our fleets. We've got 2 fleets up here. Let's have a look at these worlds. Moon Nest. Okay, allows placement of a gestation nest bonus on the point interest. Once the gestation nest is built on a moon nest, it generates 2 construction points per turn to a maximum of 6, increases the repair rate of all ships by 8%. Okay, so that's cool. Dense biomass world. Belth Corona is a vast conglomeration of orbital dockyards capable of servicing entire battlefleets. Or it was before the 13th Black Crusade. The traitor Typhus descended on the Belth Corona, inflicting significant damage before being driven off by the Grey Knight strike force. Respite was all too brief. Followed the destruction of Canada Prime, Abaddon launched a fresh assault. Belth Corona held through at great cost to its defenders. Generates resources. 1400 resources. Demo biomass world reaches the last evolution level. Then it turns into a devoured world and will not provide resources anymore. Okay. Rightio. So this world cannot be consumed by Tyranids. Low biomass. Low biomass. Rightio. Complete the special operation in the Mince Trench system. Okay. Here we go. It's right here. Okay. With the help of the Inquisition, make it. Okay, we already read that. Tyranids return to organized feral, blah, blah, blah. We can launch the battle once we go in there. So what we're going to do is we'll roll down here with our 2 fleets. And let's get stuck in. All right, looks like we're playing some AdMech. Juicy robots.
The Imperium of Man. A galaxy-spanning
cyborg,
empire
really.
In decline. Once, humanity stood on the brink of taming the stars. A golden age of light and glory beckoned. But men have ever been prone to temptation and lured to stubborn pride. Now the Space Marines, intended as the vanguard of mankind's ascension, fight ceaselessly to prevent their father's work sliding into ruin. The Adeptus Mechanicus, custodians of wondrous technology, take to the stars in hope of unearthing lost secrets from the very darkest of ages, and to impose the Omnissiah's will upon a scattered galaxy. But nowhere is the Imperium's might more plainly seen than in the vessels of its star-spanning navy. As war rages, colossal warships slip anchor to smite the foe with the righteous fury of the faithful. Such vessels are both Imperium's stalwart shield and gleaming spear, shining in the impenetrable dark of space. It takes more than a man to command such a warship. It takes a hero, strong in will and unflinching of purpose. Without such heroes, the Emperor's light would surely wane. Admiral Spire is one such hero, forged in the hallways of the vaunted Schola Progenium, tempered in the cursed days of Abaddon's 12th Black Crusade. Long has he been lost, but now, freed from the Immaterium's clutches, he returns to shed his blood in the Emperor's cause once more. Any who seek to sweep mankind from the stars must first reckon with Spire. Many have sought his head, all have failed. But one hero alone may not be enough to change the Imperium's fortunes. It will take thousands, even millions, for mankind to reclaim its footing in the Eye of Terror's gaping maw. And millions more to hold it. Such a task will not be easy. Cadia is demon-hunted rubble, and the Imperium itself is scarred, torn in two by the cicatrix maledictum. But it is the nature of heroes to triumph in adversity, and of faith to flourish in the dark.
Again, fantastic. Really, really good cinematics. I love it. Really, really good. Just really immerses you in the 40K universe.
Thanks to the Omnissiah for our timely arrival. This Ancient One is deep in a consumption cycle and vulnerable. Recommend entrapment formation. We will weaken the Ancient One's defenses and neutralize its escort fleet. I concur. We will gather the fragments for analysis once the battle is ended.
Very well, but act swiftly. Even now, there may be reinforcements inbound.
Engaging armaments. Prioritizing kill sequence.
Rightio. Are we ready for this? 1 second, I just need to turn off the phone so it doesn't beep. Okay, let's get into it. The Ancient One. In this specific mission, the Ancient One joins your regular fleet. Move it around to destroy incoming enemy ships with the spore effects of its shield or ram them. Okay, cool. And this is our fleet up here. Okay. Can't seem to move him yet. Ah, this is why. Cool. We'll call them 1. And what I always do is I always double hit the alt guys. These, having the rings come up to show you where the gas clouds and asteroids is really, really helpful. So I would totally recommend doing that straight off, whether you're playing multiplayer or in campaign. It doesn't really matter. They're both really, really useful. So we're going to go here. And okay, let's turn. Ancient Psychic Scream. Okay, enemy ships caught in 9,000 unit radius and suffer a 2,000 morale loss. Okay, that's Harpy Swarm. We'll put the Harpy Swarm up just to give me a little bit of defense here. Dual Cannon creates a great concealed acid breath round. Okay. We're gonna go straight through this as soon as we get a sec. Grant shield immunity. We're gonna do here. We're gonna go like that. Keep going. Straight through. Okay, so ups increases 20 good. Get some of that biomass on him if we can. Go for the reload. Put it into reload stance.
Telemar! Larin! Where are you? We must combine fire and rain the Emperor's fury down upon the abomination.
Confirmed. Our real space re-entry was misaligned. Closing on your position now.
Faster! We must not fail!
Rerouting power to artillery batteries. Gun services uploading bombardment protocols.
Okay. There we go. We're coming in. And so this is one of the things the Tyranids are very good at, and that's creating drifting hulks like that. Okay, what we're going to do here. Going to explode.
Bombardment commenced. Damage patterns fall within expected parameters. Intensify fire. I want that abomination destroyed. Batteries at maximum. Trust to the Omnissiah.
Okay. I need to get you turned into this field over here. This thing's pretty much gone. Get out of there, guys. That was silly. I missed that. Okay, so we've got our two. These guys are. He's a little bit damaged. We need to back him off a little bit. Since he's one of our hives. pretty effective at... it didn't really kill things, though. It did drop his morale massively. Okay. Got our boy here. He's sort of going to relax over here. Should be dead soon. He's dead. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. We've got more incoming by the looks of it. Let's turn. And you turned over here as well. You're just going to chill out over here. Let's drop a spore mine. Yeah. So frontal hitting any Tyranid is a bit silly. Okay. Oh, no, that's a space hop. Yep. Mutinies, mutinies. More boarding, 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 boarding. Torpedoes and space hole. And that's it. Ancient boarding actions. On top of the tremendous boarding action power, the Ancient One also great technical skills such as Ancient Psychic Scream or Dual Cannon, which wreak havoc on the enemy's ships. Move your fleets closer to the Ancient One to defend it. We did alright, not amazingly, but yeah, we did alright. Why not? Alright, in this first episode, I'm going to do it a bit longer. We'll probably go for around about an hour, and then after that, there'll be 30 to 45 minutes each if I can...
the task force has fallen silent. Projections indicate total destruction.
And this prized bio-vessel?
It endures.
So much for the might of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Your scrabblings have placed Nemesis Tessera in jeopardy.
Okay, the Devourer awakes. We have awoken. Let's have a look here. What do we got here? Renown points reward. You have been awarded 500 renown points. You have been awarded 300 biomass. The Tyranid fleet has arrived and reinforcements will be deployed in the Menshara trench system of the Belth Corona sector. Okay.
Inquisitor Darkhammer. Already Nemesis Tessera feels the claws of those monstrosities, and I find the Imperial Navy has abandoned us. Where is Admiral Spire?
On other duties. Duties, I might add, that are necessitated by a laxness of faith, by a lack of leadership from the Adeptus Ministorum.
Well, yes. One cannot hold heresy at bay without resource, Inquisitor.
Indeed. And it is so with the Tyranids. Gird your valor. Reinforcements are on the way. They will scour the sector of all infestation.
act on instinct. At Cardinal Sternhell's request, Inquisitor Darkhammer has sent Imperial Navy fleets to defend the Nemesis Tessera sector. Their objective is to annihilate every Tyranid they encounter. Capture the Chimalomus system. Okay. Alright, so what do we got going on here? It doesn't look like you build things necessarily like the others. The stellar fields of the Menshire Trents have spawned many strange and wondrous forms of void-born life. Indeed, Magos biologists of the Adeptus Mechanicus speculate that the species thus far encountered represent but a fraction of what awaits discovery. However, exploration of Menshiro is a task fraught with danger. Unstable galaxy fields make navigation hazardous in the extreme. Being even a degree off course can see a ship crushed to a speck of tightly packed wreckage. Okay. Yeah. So there's no building as such so far that I can ascertain. Alright. Capture the Chimera system. Oh, where's the fauna circular planet? Nemesis Tessera. So capture Chimalomus system. Chimalomus, here we go. So that's our next gig. We've got to try and take that in the next sector. I know that when I was talking to people that were playing the beta, they were saying that originally they had the whole thing on a bigger map, so you didn't sort of have to just zip out to these bigger ones. That was all sort of on one, but they said it was rather confusing. Although I don't know, I probably would have liked to have seen it on a slightly bigger scale than this. Would have been fun. Like, you don't really need this here. Once you've seen it, it's a bit like Total War. You could just click it away, or you could make it half the size of this. It doesn't need to be that big. This is okay. It could be a lot smaller. Like, this kind of feels a little bit cluttered. Everything's very, very large on the screen. You could have put some of this away and then made this map a little bit bigger. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, anyway, the beta testers felt that it was a bit much. So there you go. I found the form to apply for beta testing like at the very last day because they didn't really advertise it. Plus, every time you touch the mouse wheel, it pulls you out, which is a little bit annoying. Because I'm like zoomed in and it's really irritating. I want to sort of pull back so I can see the whole system. And so I keep trying to, like on Total War or anything else, I keep trying to pull my mouse button out to get out, but it just takes you straight out. So they probably do need to work on that a little bit. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below if you've been playing it, have you found the campaigns a little bit annoying in the same way? Maybe you haven't. Maybe you like this particular setup. But yeah, I just keep doing it out of habit to try and pull out because I feel like I've got to sort of zip around like this because there's so much stuff on the screen and you're so zoomed in. Like, I think you could pull back 50% on this. But then I'm used to playing 4X games and things like that. So let's end the turn there. I don't think there's much else we can... Oh. We can possibly put a new ship in here. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, we can put a new ship in here. What have we got? We got this guy. Okay. Pro acid battery. Bioplasma battery weapon and ramming. Tentacles. I like the tentacles. I like eating. This one's cheap. Can we convert? Can we? No, we don't have the biomass for it yet, it would seem. What does it cost? Okay. Can't do anything with it right now. So let's end the turn. Let's keep going. Okay, so the Imperium have been moving. These guys look like they're healing up. Alright, so you left click on them and then right click to move them. So I'm assuming we need to 415 for space marines here. Wow, okay. 380 Tyrannus Nemesis system. Right, so this is how we change up. Right, so that's, I get you. It's a little bit different with each. The Imperial works a bit the same, but the Necrons work a bit different. So this works a bit more like the Imperial campaign. So I think what we need to do is we need to rebuild our fleets a little bit. Capture Chima, yeah, but don't we need to polish off this first? And do we need to build? I mean, no, it just keeps happening, does it? These guys look like they might battle it out themselves. Maybe we need to just go through here, I'm not sure. What can it be consumed? Everything's being consumed by the looks of it. What do we got here? Oh, upgrades, okay. So we start up unlocking fleet availabilities. Ship tonnage. Right, so we can only get light cruisers at the moment. Do we have any points? 0 points to spend yet. Okay. We're a little bit outclassed by these guys here, and outclassed. Why does this say the renown panel? It's saying 1 leadership, 600 fleet capacity. We don't have any points to upgrade. Okay, so there's nothing there. That's cool. Co-op. I really do want to play a co-op campaign with people. So I will definitely put a co-op campaign on one of them. Global income, -15, fleet upkeep. Okay. So this is very heavily defended, so we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. We could take these, like this one's not even defended. This is very lightly defended. We can take these easily enough. This is going to be, we're going to have to work to that one, so that's an end game goal. So what's our next target then, is the question here. Do we just end the turn and see if we get more replan, like we rebuild our ships a little bit here, or how do we work it? $133.93. So they're slowly growing, going better. All right, so they're getting back to full strength. Okay. Very, very slowly. Again, can't really seem to build anything. Okay. I'm assuming we have to go through phosphor, take these out, but that's nearly 400 each. I can't see us beating that. We're heavily outnumbered. And these guys are ranged though, however. Alright, so with the Imperial, you can actually pay a little bit of something and get your health back. Do we just wait another turn? Maybe it's you bide your time a little bit and... Okay, let's check our guys. Full health, almost full health. So this guy's just gonna have to sit back, which means we don't have him there anyway, because he needs to heal up. We don't seem to have anything to help him heal up faster. It just is what it is. Can we create a new fleet? Oh, here we go. 7 turns, 48 turns. Okay, yeah. Psychic Scream, Wrecking Biomorph Ball. Psychic Scream, Spore Fuel, Psychic Scream. Skinny Carol, when activated, spreads the needles, broadsides 200. Yeah, cool. And Dual Cannons, that's more of a Void Lock, allows Tyranid hive ships to reorientate the warp to designate location. Tyranid ship disappears. Okay, that's good. Dual Cannon, that could be really good. Can we do that? Okay, cannot. 0 fleets available. Rightio. Can't do anything there. Can I click on a specific world and build something or do anything? No. Okay. Did we get another? I thought they said we were going to get... Well, we did, but it was only a little. Okay. Maybe I can bypass. Can I bypass maybe? And...
The fortress Oubliette of Nemesis Tessera was once the Inquisition's most closely guarded secret. A bastion of knowledge and rigor, and a convocation point for the Imperium's most trusted servants. No more. The onset of the 13th Black Crusade set the world awash with treachery and war. Though Nemesis Tessera's dread secrets were stolen, the world itself endured, thanks to the heroism of the Space Wolves and Inquisitor Zero. From the doomed hive world of Chimalomus to the seditious penal world of Avara's Gulag, the sector remains crippled by corruption and heresy. Yet in the forsaken fields of the Obsidian Depths, mutation, madness, and all their damned siblings are curiously absent. It is as if the Obsidian Depths border onto something not yet adequately defined, or perhaps waiting to be discovered.
Okay, interesting. Another cinematic. So we can bypass them. We don't need to. I think they did say that, and I mustn't have picked it up. So this guy, we can just bypass him. So if we just go out there, just go bang, like that, and leave the other guys in that system. Take control. Oh. Okay, no. The Ruinous Powers reached out their hand to Trinaria early in the 13th Black Crusade, and previously peaceful sect of contemplative monks turned on the populace, engaged in a series of bloody massacres. Auto Hereticus strike teams dispatched to cull the perpetrators found the barricaded monasteries full of corpses, the monks having chosen to end their lives in an orgy of self-mutilation. As further precaution, the ruins were raised and the grounds sowed with salt. Wow, okay. Love it. Should we take him or should we just leave him sit here and replan? I have this feeling these guys are going to come in here. I kind of want to keep him with us. Move him up here. Okay, so our next target will definitely be these guys here. Right, so this makes a little bit more sense. I have 0 move points, so we're going to end the turn there. We're about 2 turns behind because I didn't figure that out. That's okay. They're not really doing a lot, so that's all right. And we can just use it for health regain. Okay. So we'll throw in our 2. Get all 3 fleets in? No. So this one's blocked off. So can I get 3 fleets in? So it's 2v1. We have an advantage here. So let's launch the battle. Get stuck in. Okay, 17th Bastion. Fighting Imperial. The Imperial Navy. Imperial Navy. They've done a good job with those backdrops. Look at how absolutely gorgeous this looks. We're at a huge space station. Look at it. That is just gorgeous. How beautiful is that? Yeah, it's cool. Hey, there's actually a way where you can get rid of the grid too. I was looking at that the other day. So let's start off. As always, get our Rex up. Right, so this is a point capture. So we're going to want to go bang, bang, and then move across. Well, actually, we could just go and then up there, but this is a bit closer. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our little scouts here, this guy, and we're going to pop you over here. You're going to go take that, and we'll put you in group 2. And we'll put you... He's going to come in and take that. So we'll put you in group 3. And you can take that. And the rest of you will come up this way. And we'll call you group 1. And you can take that. Okay, so you're going to go there. And group 2 is going to go there. Group 3 is going to go there. Okay, we're going to set their stances. Now, for the longest time, I thought these were something that you had to. They're an active ability, but they're actually a stance, so they're a permanent passive. Reload, so weapons, maneuver release, standard combustion. We're going to go with stance is active. Standard weapon actually is increased. Yeah, we're going to go with that one for now. On these guys, we're going to go with this for combustion gauge and speed. And speed here as well. Okay.
You have seized a strategic area.
Okay, so it looks like we got some incoming here. We got something incoming here. Let's get you up this side of the map. Now they've got defense points here, so we're going to want to try and meet up with our mates here. So we're going to come across here. As soon as this guy's done, we're going to pull out of here.
You have seized a strategic area.
Hopefully it's nothing too big.
You have seized a strategic area.
Biomorph ball on that one there. Let's close to 4-5 auto. We're gonna pull in here and we're gonna go boom. There we go. Standard weapons, combustion gauge, weapon maneuvers, skills. We're gonna go with that. Got the back end of it. Oh, this guy's a bit big. Let's pull out of that. We're going to move that. Okay, we need to get over there.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Need to get our guys back together again.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
All right, so
The enemy has seized a
two. He's got
strategic
3.
area.
We do need to get a move on with this.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Okay. Get that back up a little bit. Kick back here and relax just a little bit, I think.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Might leave you here. You forward. You forward.
You have seized a strategic area.
Except you. You sit back over here, I think.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Move you out of the way.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points. The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Okay, so far so good. Let's just point you over there just in case. I'm going to put their engagement range to 0. We'll take off the auto engage just while we're trying to cap points, otherwise I'll go straight after them and won't cap the points properly. We're just going to sit him over there. I don't really want to lose the ship at this point since we can't really replace him. So let's leave him there. We'll cap this out. Okay.
You have seized a strategic area.
Let's go take care of this Joker.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
On those troops, shall we?
The enemy has accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Right. This should be the last of it. We'll get that. Lead again. Up those shields. Taking a bit of damage.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
There we go. So it's ramming speed and eating the troops that we're after. Ramming speed. All right, so we've just taken that sector and we've managed to wipe them out. Cool. Took a bit of damage there. Renown rank 2. Command capacity, so I can get one more. Fleet capacity 450, so I can up the fleet's points, and leadership 675, upgrade point +1. Excellent. So let's quickly do that, and then we'll end off our first episode for our Tyranids can use resources to deploy Tyranid enemy systems. Present. Yep. When you deploy a Vanguard force on an enemy system, you can follow the effect progression on specific UI. Okay, so we'll have to look into that. Yeah. So this is the end of our first episode in our Tyranids campaign. Make sure to smash that like, the thumbs up. It really helps. We're only a very, very small channel. So if you've enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed Twitch, my Twitch streams, or enjoy the YouTube stuff, smash the content. Check all the descriptions in if you're on YouTube in the about, or if you're watching on Twitch for streaming, all the trips down there. We're on Instagram, we're on everything. So check them all out and join them all up and help us grow the little channel. We've got points, let's put them in. What do we want to do here? Okay, ventral sacks increases the rotation speed of the ships by 5%. That could be good because although you do get that sort of dive, so you don't really need that as much, I don't think. The ship is stealth as long as it doesn't move. Interesting. As long as the ship is in reload stance, its shield regeneration speed is increased by 100%. Now that could be nice. Spore fields created by the Spore Explosion Command get a scanning range of 9,000 units. That's good too. Synaptic control. The ship is immune to morale loss. As long as the ship is synaptic control as battlefield morale value. Okay, that's also good. Increases light critical damage regeneration by 50%. Also good. The ship gets the Tyranid infiltration skill, which acts as a lightning strike. Chance of increasing critical chance. Reduces by 50% the reload time of bioplasm and pro acid weapons. I think we've been doing a lot of eating and num-numbing, so Lictor sounds really cool. Critical assault chance of ships increased by 10%. That's really nice. Okay, so we're going for the close nom build. Eat, eat, eat. Okay, so back. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much, as always. Just, I don't know, stay tuned. There'll be the next one. It'll be coming up very shortly. Really appreciate your time. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do write some comments down below and let me know what you think, how you've been going with it, if you've been playing the Tyranids or the Necrons. What are your thoughts? How do you think they could improve or not improve? Are you liking it? Whatever. All right, guys. In the name of the Emperor, I'll see you on the next one. See you guys. Bye.